and neat in Hebrew. You are truly our gift from God. You are named after your great-grandmother, Dora Perlman Goldstein, who is present in our hearts today and in spirit. And just as your Grandma Mary and your Grandpa Carl and your Grandpa Ben are. You are a blessing to all of us and to those who have come before. To your mother and your father, who have fulfilled their promise to raise you as a Jew. To your family and to your friends, to Papa and me, you are a blessing to the house of Israel. This talit, which you designed in the colors of the sunset, reflect God's beauty and your internal beauty. Sunset is the time between the marvels of the day and the calm and quiet of the night, waiting time for an end and a beginning, a Shabbat and a Haftarah. You stand on a threshold no longer a little girl. You are a young lady transformed almost overnight, transformed into a beautiful soul who embraces Judaism with all her heart. Just as Grandma Dora and Grandpa Carl presented your father's talit to him, Papa and I, with great love and pride, present you your talit. Wrap yourself in it and your future children with pride as a Jew and with blessings of joy, of peace, of love, of appreciation, and of goodness. Remember God's commandments, and you will always be a blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hidatev b'tzitzit.
Wow, it is amazing to read out of the Torah for the first time. I can't believe I'm becoming a bat mitzvah. This day is so special for me and for my family. Every time I read Hebrew in front of my family, they always tell me how proud they are of me. I've been going to private Jewish schools since I was in first grade. My parents always have wanted me to follow the Jewish traditions, and now that I have studied them for almost my whole life, I have some knowledge that I can pass on to my children when I am older. In Deuteronomy chapter 15, God commands us to help the needy and to help each other. I picked this Torah portion because all my life people have told me that I like helping others. And it's true, I do like helping people. But why is that? I think that it is because of the many role models in my life who have instilled a caring quality in me. I have a small confession. Well, when I first started to study for this day, I really didn't want to do this. The only reasons why I would work so hard was because of the party I would have afterwards. And of course, because my parents would have made me do it anyway. It seemed as though it would take a lifetime to be ready for my bat mitzvah. However, when I started to read my Torah portion, I was so amazed at how interesting the Torah really was, and what the Torah and God can teach me. When my dad and I started to talk about what I would do for my mitzvah project, it was really hard to come up with something. My dad wanted me to do something I would have fun with. Instead of donating through another foundation, we decided we would go to Mexico and try to raise money for computers for the kids in schools that don't have them. When we started to raise money for these people in Mexico, I started to enjoy studying for my bat mitzvah. I didn't know how much of a difference in the world one person can make. I'm now very good friends with a few of the kids I helped in Mexico. My grandma Sandy once told me that helping people helps herself, and I think I'm guilty of the same thing. This concept is clear in verse 10. Give to him readily, and have no regrets when you do so, For in return, the Lord your God will bless you in all your efforts and in all your undertakings. I think everyone feels good when they have helped someone. I heard it is one of the most beautiful compensations of this life that no man or woman can sincerely try to help another without helping him or herself. A lot of people don't vote for president because they think that their vote would not make a difference, just as a lot of people do not try to help others because there are so many problems in the world that they think if they help only one person, it would not make a difference. But trust me, to that one person we choose to help, it makes a huge difference. A wise man once said, "Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do." The Torah portion I read meant a lot to me. I know that because I am becoming a bat mitzvah, I will have to take more seriously the rules that are in the Torah. I hope to spend the rest of my life staying on the right path with God. I think that it is impossible for someone to read the Torah and understand it completely. For that to happen, it does take a lifetime. That is why I'm planning to keep on studying the Torah and the words of God throughout my whole life. Achieving this spectacular goal has made me more self-confident. I mean, it's really scary to read another language to a lot of people. I have learned a lot of life skills that will help me survive in this world when I am older. Accomplishing this goal also helped me realize how cool it is to be Jewish, and that I have to keep on helping people no matter what comes my way. I would like to thank someone who cannot physically be here today, but will always be in my heart, my great-grandma Mary. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Nana, Papa, Tito, and Tita, for teaching me so much in life. I want to thank my brother Luis and my sister Nina for always trying to show me the right thing to do. I want to thank all of my friends for coming and supporting me. And I want to thank everyone for coming today, and a special thanks to my family who traveled from Costa Rica and Spain. I know it was a long journey for you, and I love you all. Thank you, Cantor Shula, Rabbi Kraus, Shava, Barbara, and Rabbi Hirchinson for giving me good advice on how to study for my bat mitzvah, and for spending so much time with me so that I would be ready for this day. I would also like to say congratulations to Elizabeth on her bat mitzvah.